Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man, giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping. On Subjects channel, we have a new week beginning, new week of videos. And before I start, I want to say something, man. So y'all know I be watching YouTube, right? And I be noticing like those be going, I guess they be running out of things to say. I don't know. But they be forgetting that we need to stick together as men, because there's a lot stacked up against us, in particular black men. I'm gonna show you how this works. I already know, and y'all should know, that women gonna choose who they choose, right? But for some strange reason, it seemed like some of these guys think all of these women is choosing them. Let me show you how this works. You make comments, right, that go against what you are, okay? So, let me show you. I'm finna act like a lot of these guys in the red pill space. I didn't know women liked it, dwarfs. How tall are you? 5'5", 5'6"? I always thought most women liked the tall dudes, man. You see how goofy that is? Like, yeah, I'm tall by standards. You know, I'm 6'2", every bit of it, pushing 6'3". But I don't want to, like, to me, the short guys, tall guy, we supposed to all be allies. We supposed to all be allies, man. But guys be getting in this space and be thinking they the only one with something to add to the space. So they get to trying to roast the other guys, this, that. Dude, some of y'all dudes got hammer heads, dude. Like, I mean, I'm finna show you how goofy this is, why we shouldn't do it. You got a hammer head, man. It don't matter how many haircuts you get. Your head, and not the one with the claws either. These dudes got the hammer with the wide back end, you know, when you turn it around to get the nail in there quicker. But they think because they got a few haircuts or they get locks. I mean, come on, man. That's why I could do this. Ask anybody about me. I can roast you, man. Like people been trying to roast me since I was a kid. I got away from doing that because as you get older, you got to build alliances and networks and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people don't like me to this day because of how I used to be when I was a kid. Like, always trying to rib and roast. But I don't really do that no more. I was doing it in fun when I was at detention, and some of those dudes started losing, so they start getting mad, trying to tell on me, so I stopped doing it. But in this space, man, we need to push what we gonna push. We need to add our message to this, and don't try to put nobody else down while you doing it, man. Cause they don't look like you. They don't wear their facial hair like you. Come on, man. Dudes be trying to roast, and you be knowing who they talking about. Dude, you got like a watermelon. You got a melon head. Like, I mean, and you short. Dude, come on, man. I know your neck. Some of these dudes, I know. Listen, I ain't gonna even do it, man. Anyway, let's get to the subject matter. Let's stay with the subject matter. Because we could talk about each other all day. You know, you be thinking you cute till somebody that know how to roast start talking about you. Me, I'ma still think I'm cute. In fact, I know I am. And I know that if I wanted to, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Dude, that's why we shouldn't be doing this. But what I want to talk about on this video is one of the most hidden ways that you could tell that a woman is a 3, 0, 4. And you'll never believe this one, but this is what you got to do. When I say what I'm talking about, just think back. Think back if you were married and you got divorced and you were in a sexless marriage before you got divorced. Think back if you was with her a while, how you was when she loved you. And think back some of the other dudes that she dealt with. Because women will say quick that they don't like Pookies, they don't like Tyrones. But when you look at their history, though, their history says something else. History saying something else. So, one of the number one, if not the number one way of knowing that a woman is a 304 or wants to be a 304 is sexless behavior. When they get in a relationship where they supposed to be faithful and he's supposed to be faithful and they supposed to stick to each other, but they lose desire to have sex, and when they do it, they only doing it to shut you up, keep you around paying bills or whatever. The sexless behavior is proof. And then what happens, and I've seen it happen with people at work in the past, this, that, and the other. When they break up, when they divorce, they go on that little spree. One dude, 2 dudes, 3 dudes, 4 dudes, 5 dudes. And then after they get tired of the spree, now they think somebody should commit to them and they not even trustworthy. And they got divorced because they wasn't trustworthy. They wasn't loyal. See, I'm telling you, some marriages do be the guy's fault. You telling these women you monogamous, but then you trying not to be monogamous when you could have just told the truth and she would have either left or dealt with it. So that's, sometimes it is that, and then these guys get on drugs, they start running with the wrong dude, different stuff. I'm not saying guys don't ever mess their relationship up, but what I believe is, I believe women mess up the relationship at a higher percentage than men. And here's why I say that. Look at all the ways that they can mess up their relationship. Man, y'all gotta excuse me. Seem like I got something in my eye. But it's always the man's fault. Sexless behavior while flirting, while being up close and personal with dudes at work, dudes online, on social media, while talking about who's cute, having an inner liking for guys, is proof that they want to be a 304, and some of them are already getting away with sneaky stuff. This is why no matter what, no matter how spiritual you try to get, how religious you try to get, this marriage thing, you got to be careful with it, man. You got to be careful with it, because you got to realize, I believe in God. I know there's a God. I know him and his ways. I'm not like a person that he's not around, that his presence is never felt by. And one thing I also know is that this marriage stuff today, this divorce stuff, people get divorced, what happens, like in terms of having to pay and all this, all that, that's not him. That's her, the devil. So that sexless marriage, if you would have been at your wedding and he asked you a question like, are you gonna withhold sex from him in the future? And you said yes, most guys, I bet you 99% of guys would not marry that particular woman. But once you marry them, you kind of stuck with them, and you gotta legally get it undone. So you never knew they was gonna do that. Some of them get too big to do it right. Some of them get too small and emotional and mental issues, so they don't want to do it. It'd be all different some of them get that twitch. They get that twitch where they want to deal with other guys. They want other guys up in their face, buying them drink, trying to get with them, telling them how pretty they is, but they want to take your money with them while they do it. Is that a fair deal? No, it's not. But that sexless, laying there, not wanting to do it, wanting it to hurry up and be done, or not doing it at all, is a sign that she wants to be a 304. And here's why. I guarantee you, the women that I'm talking about will not do that with the dude they like. That's how some of these women be getting married again. But then they do the same thing on him down the line, and they get divorced again. And they'll be arguing, and he'll say, I see why your husband left your bleep. That's how it be working. That's why the second marriage is a higher divorce rate. So if it was nothing to do with her, why so many of these women done been married twice? Why so many of these women been married 3 times? I know somebody that cheated on every husband she married. Yeah. And every boyfriend. But yet, still wants somebody. That's what's out here, man. I see how messy people is through my family and through families that are tied to me that I know. I see firsthand how messy people is. I see how it's one particular lady that is married to somebody I know. Every time she get in a relationship and it go bad, it's always the other dude fault. But yeah, I'm looking at her every day that I saw her, every gathering, every this, every that, and I see her mess, how messy she is. But then when she breaks up with guys, it's always them. How many women out there like that? It's always them. Okay, so even the woman you married, how many breakups did she have before that? So I guess it was always them. Dude, listen, man. Listen. If you a young dude, you ain't got no girl, you a virgin, you what they try to call an incel, which I don't believe in. If you've been watching my videos, you know I don't believe that. And nobody is an incel. I just think that some guys be going after the wrong ones and they be 0 for 10, 0 for 20. Ain't no incels. You just messing with the wrong one. You keep trying to get with women who not into your type. I'm riding right in the sun. The sun is gaslighting. It's cold out here. But look how bright it is. So that's it pretty much. I can end this video. Like sexless behavior is the #1 indication that she is a 304 or wants to be. And they say, well, he got to put a ring on it. All of that. No, stop. Just stop it. Just stop it. You'll be sucking on or humping on another dude probably in the 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. As soon as you start going out, you'll start meeting people, and you're gonna be doing the do. Like me personally, this is how I think. I learned my lesson, man. When you young, you think you know everything about women, so on and so forth. But as you get older, you see that you only knew a little something. What I knew about them, I'm gonna show you what was right. Some of my ways that I had at 22 is that you can't trust them. That's how I used to think. And you find out the hard way, you can't trust these. Most of these women want you to bend over backwards for them. But when you need them to help you, it's a song and a dance and they not willing to bend over backwards to make things right, make things better. Therefore, you got to go back to the biblical way, man. You got to make them prove themselves before you marry them, and you got to be able to divorce them if they get away from what made you want to marry them. And that's why you can't have a marriage license. But listen, man, don't be, I'm telling you, don't be revolving your life around these women, man, because you want to bust nut. You think you getting married, that's going to guarantee you sex. It's going to guarantee you not to get it with most. 5 years in, maybe, you're going to start to hear the excuses. 10 years, you're going to start to hear it even more. 15 years, the performance going to get weakened. They not going to want to do it. Hurry up. Don't mess up the sheets. All this, all that. Oh, you done? Why is it taking you so long? But you gotta avoid other women for that. You gotta pay bills for that. Nah, man, that's a bad deal. It's a deal I'll never make again. If I got married, there ain't gonna be no marriage license, cause and I'm not gonna be in no palimony state, cause I need the clean break. Say, well, I ain't leaving, you leave. All right, I'll leave. That's how it'll be. Now, I'm not saying a woman has to be perfect, but she got to be consistent. Consistently loyal. She got to be perfect with the sex thing. Like, she can't mess with other dudes, man. You don't need that. You don't need to do that. Like, I'm not going to sit and say, the wing-ding warrior, in a way I am. But I'm saying, like, I know I can figure out a way you to get them jollies. So it ain't no need for these other dudes. You have a need for other dudes? I would have to be able to just pack up and leave a person like that. And that's why y'all can't be quick to have these kids, man. Because that's not fair to them. When you and her ain't getting along, and now the kids is in the middle of it, they want both of y'all around. And that's also why I say, try to get her to cooperate, tell her that relationship thing didn't work out, and try to get her to cooperate where y'all not beefing, y'all get along, y'all raising y'all kids together. She just going out there doing her thing, not bringing the dudes around. You doing your thing, not bringing them around, the women around. And when y'all kids grow up, then y'all could just get away from around each other. But a lot of times, man, it don't be fair to the kids, man. Like, they want their daddy around. They want their mama around. You gotta lose sight of yourself sometimes. You gotta lose sight of yourself. Let her get smashed. She wants to get smashed, let her get smashed. Just tell her like this. We can get a duplex, we can get a townhouse. We could go somewhere where I can move next door. Just don't bring them around here. And I won't bring the women around here. If you can get her to cooperate and not be an op, not have that little, you know how they have that little silent resentment and you can feel it. If she won't do that, man, ain't nothing wrong. Would you rather pay bills or pay her not to take care of your kids? Which one? Pay bills, let her keep living how she was living, as long as she cooperate. Or you want to have to pay her for her not to pay the bills? Which one? Anyway, this is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Sexless behavior, y'all. Sexless behavior. I'm telling you. That's how you know. Thanks for watching.